Are gold sovereigns going to be the best gold coin that you can buy in the UK today? How does it compare to quarter ounce gold Britannias? We're going to focus that on today's video. Let's get straight into it. So gold sovereigns are very popular, the same with quarter ounce gold coins as well. People that do buy at this price range when it comes to gold coins, they typically compare it to quarter ounce gold Britannias. So I figured it might make a good video to compare the two. Unfortunately, I don't have a quarter ounce gold Britannia to show you today. I've only got sovereigns because I'm a big fan of sovereigns. But comparing the two, firstly starting with sovereigns 2025 ones, for argument's sake, I've just gone off the basis with brand new coins, but sovereigns are 3.7% around about on the premium. So 3.7% premium on top of the spot price for 2025 gold sovereigns. Now, they are 22 karat gold coins and they are sitting around £610, £615 each at the time of the recording. Now, depending on when you watch this video, the price will change. The price will always change. Unfortunately, that's the gold price. It really depends on when you watch. But £610, let's say, for a brand new gold sovereign right now. Now, if you compare it to quarter ounce gold Britannias, they are, from what I looked online, 6.75% to 7% premium. They've actually come down. I actually remember doing videos where they were a little bit more. The premium has come down, which looks good to me. So 6.75%, and they are 24 karat gold, which a lot of people do prefer. And I have seen that they're around about £675. Now, these prices aren't including postage. When it comes to gold and silver, precious metals in the UK, they're going to be sent special delivery because that's what the Royal Mail cover. So, but I'm not including the delivery prices. Let's just focus on the £610 gold sovereign and the £674 for the quarter ounce gold Britannias. Now, comparing them both, if you are looking at it as purely a wealth preservation tool, the best thing that you can put your money into is going to be sovereigns. Now, let me explain. So, sovereigns are, of course, a lower premium. They are 22 karat gold, but I do see a common misconception that 22 karat gold coins are not as good as 24 karat gold coins. I don't really know where this has come from, but of course, it's a smaller amount of gold when it comes to the sovereigns, but you're getting more bang for your buck, so to speak. You're getting more value for your money that you're putting in. It's nearly 50% lower than quarter ounce gold Britannias when it comes to the premium. So let's say, for example, if we're comparing them side by side, you've got let's start off with the quarter ounce gold Britannias. You've got 6.75% on top of the spot price. Now, the 6.75% of that will coming to this figure. If you compare it to the sovereign at 3.7%, you've got this figure. Now, of course, you're spending lower on the sovereign because it's a different gold content, it's a different type of coin, but the premiums are vastly different. If you're looking at it for a wealth preservation device, you're going to be spending up to over actually £400 on the quarter ounce gold Britannias if you're purchasing 10. So if you're purchasing coins like this regularly, I know a lot of people do like purchasing like a gold sovereign every month or a gold quarter ounce Britannia. If you're buying a gold quarter ounce Britannia each and every month, you're going to be spending pretty much, well, a lot more on the premium than you would be on the sovereign. I've worked out around about this price, you're looking at about 2.5 gram gold difference. Now, if you're buying 10, this can be significant if you are looking to try and get the best value for your money. The sovereigns are going to be the way to go when it comes to trying to get the best value. Now, you have to be very careful when buying sovereigns. I would only say if you are purchasing sovereigns, then purchase them from reputable dealers. Or if you know how to test and you've got the means of testing, for example, I've got a Sigma. I'll leave a link in the description so you can see what machine I use. But I use a Sigma to test my gold sovereigns. I have been buying some gold for a few years now, so I kind of know what to look for. But if you are new or you're just unsure or you just want to be safe, then just stick with the bullion dealers, the coin dealers and everything, which actually leads me on to our sponsor for today's video. So our sponsor for today's video is Foxhill Auctions. Foxhill Auctions is a family-run business in Hungerford in Berkshire. They have a online auction which will be scheduled for 10 o'clock on the 3rd of August 2025. There is so many different variations of coins, medals. There's something for everyone. Some different coins that I really do like that I've seen in there. You've got a 1849 florin, which is a really nice coin. It's got the Gothic design on there. I know people that do like numismatics that do watch this channel. They do like these types of coins. It's a very popular coin and the design is just brilliant. You've got some really nice prices on some different silver as well. So if bullion's more your thing, you've got some Britannias here, a set of Britannias which is going up as well, and different variations of bars. You've got a kilo bar here which is really nice, a metal ore bar, very well-known brand when it comes to bullion. No messing about with metal ore. It is simply silver at its best, in terms of my view anyway. But you've also got really nice coins as well, like the guineas. You've got sovereigns there as well. The guineas are really nice because they were a popular coin before the coin reintroduction. I believe the reintroduction of the sovereign, which was in 1817, I believe. But prior to that, there was guineas, which had a value of £1.05. But an absolutely fantastic selection from Foxhill Auctions. If you want to take part in that, all you have to do is register so you can pre-bid. And that's all you need to do. I'll leave a link in the description in the comments. Thank you to Foxhill Auctions. So moving back onto the video, sovereigns and quarter ounce gold Britannias. In short, the sovereigns are going to be the better buy if you are looking for more value for your money. However, you do have to be very careful because there are a lot of not genuine sovereigns. I don't want to say fake sovereigns because I suppose they are fake sovereigns, but they're not genuine. So you've got lots of different sovereigns out there. If you are buying privately, I just don't feel like it's worth it. I would say stick with the reputable dealers, stick with the coin dealers, the ones that have the means of testing if you don't know how to do it yourself. Other than that, sovereigns, 3.7% premium is going to be the better of the two. I don't know if you can get Britannias at closer to that, or the quarter ounce gold Britannias. You may well do. I don't particularly look to buy them just because I feel the sovereign's a little bit better and it's a little bit cheaper as well. But people like the appearance of the gold Britannia. But next year in 2026, we have the new sovereigns that's coming out with the security feature, and the Royal Mint are going actually back to their yellow gold as well for the sovereigns. So you have the best of both worlds. You have the security feature that comes on the modern gold Britannias that will be featuring on the gold sovereigns from 2026 onwards, which is a really nice thing that they've done for the sovereigns. I'm actually really excited for that. And they are also going back to yellow gold as well. So they're no longer going to be looking like the rose gold colour. I wasn't a big fan of the rose gold, just purely on the principle without getting into too much depth of information of that. I'm glad that they're doing the yellow gold now. It looks better. You know, a lot of people that do buy the Britannias like the appearance of it. It looks like gold. I suppose people do like yellow gold over the rose gold. So that will be really good from next year. 2026 sovereigns will feature that. But also, if you're looking for a better value for money, then just pick sovereigns. If you just want a Britannia, you know, a quarter ounce gold Britannia, and you just want to pick them up regardless, and you don't mind paying, because gold has of course gone up. You know, it's gone up drastically over the last few years. Gold sovereigns you could pick up just a few years ago for £330. I remember going into a coin dealer and one of the guys saying in front of me that he didn't want to pay it because it was too expensive. But buying gold, in terms of my view, is always a wise decision. I would say buying gold in any form of capacity is a really good option. Now, you do have other coins from around the world that you can get for a much lower premium, like spot price, Krugerrands, that sort of thing, but they're not capital gains tax applicable. Same with bars as well. You just have to be very careful. If you're putting a large amount of capital into gold, then really you want to consider gold sovereigns, gold Britannias, that sort of thing, just so you don't really have to worry about doing paperwork for capital gains tax. They're legal tender. Why would you want to make things more difficult? And, you know, just for the sake of a few percent premium, probably a little bit more, I would argue they're just much easier to sell as well. But that's just my view on it. You know, gold in whatever capacity is very easily sold, I suppose. But people like their sovereigns and Britannias, especially here in the UK. But I hope you found this video useful. I hope you found the numbers that I provided useful. I just wanted to compare the two. I'm not saying that, if you do like your gold Britannias, then feel free. I'm not here to tell you what you need to buy. It's your money. But comparing the two, value for money, sovereigns are the way to go. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you for Foxhill Auctions for placing a auction on the 3rd of August. Some really exciting coins for that, so make sure that you register to pre-bid. Just have a little look at the catalogue. There are some great things in there. But thank you very much to them. Thank you very much to you. Subscribe for more if you do enjoy this content, and I'll see you in the next one.